There are motorcycles, and then there's the Honda Goldwing 1,800 gallons, a machine so iconic that it doesn't just ride the road, it redefines it. And for 2025, Honda has doubled down on what makes the Goldwing legendary, while quietly pushing it into the future. Whether you're a seasoned tourer or a first-time longhauler, the 2025 Goldwing offers something irresistible, and by the end of this video, you'll see why no other touring bike dares to compete on the same level. A legend reinvented, not replaced. Blink and you might miss it, but the design updates in the 2025 Goldwing are more than skin deep. At first glance, it still carries the recognizable silhouette, but there's a sleeker aggression in the front fascia, a tighter aerodynamic profile, and subtly restyled panniers that cut drag and add presence. Honda knows better than to mess with a winning formula, but for riders who crave both tradition and progress, this update hits the sweet spot. It's the kind of change that doesn't shout, but whispers to the wind at 80 miles per hour. Performance that silences the competition. You won't believe what's powering this beast until you twist the throttle. The 2025 Goldwing 1,800 gallons maintains the bulletproof 1,833 cubic centimeters flat six engine, but with revised tuning and lighter internals, it's more responsive than ever. It's a touring bike that accelerates with the confidence of a sport cruiser, delivering 125 horsepower and a torque curve so flat you'll feel it pull from idle to top gear. There's no clunky hesitation, just smooth, relentless drive that makes even a two-up cross-country haul feel like a Sunday sprint. Refined comfort that redefines long-distance travel. Think your car seats are comfortable? They have nothing on the 2025 Goldwing. Honda's upgraded saddle design features new memory foam materials, improved lumbar support, and a recontoured passenger throne that turns long rides into luxury cruises. You'll notice the difference within minutes, not hours. Combined with an upgraded electronically adjustable suspension, this Goldwing doesn't just glide over the asphalt, it floats. It's so comfortable, some riders joke that it's the only bike you can fall asleep on. Just don't try it. Infotainment that feels like the future. Here's where Honda really flexes its tech muscles. The 2025 Goldwing debuts a new 10.5-inch ultra-responsive TFT screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto baked in, no more fumbling with cables or outdated interfaces. Voice-activated navigation, customizable ride modes, real-time traffic alerts, everything is intuitive, fast, and distraction-free. It's not just tech for the sake of tech. It's innovation with a purpose, keeping your mind focused on the road, and your journey as seamless as your playlist. Handling that belongs in a different weight class. Heavy bikes aren't supposed to carve canyons, but someone forgot to tell Honda. Thanks to its low center of gravity, double wishbone front suspension, and rebalanced chassis geometry, the Goldwing handles like it weighs 200 pounds less. The 2025 model introduces an improved steering damper and recalibrated traction control, giving it uncanny confidence in the corners. It's a bike that doesn't just defy expectations, it erases them. Whether you're leaning into mountain switchbacks or maneuvering through traffic, the Goldwing responds with sports bike-like precision. Braking confidence when it matters most. Stopping power on a touring bike isn't optional, it's essential. That's why the 2025 Goldwing features a new dual radial-mounted 320mm front disc setup with upgraded Nissan calipers, backed by a refined cornering ABS system. One-finger braking at high speeds? Absolutely. And with integrated engine braking management in sport and tour modes, you can feel the bike settle under you like it's reading your mind. It's the kind of stopping control that makes you push a little harder, because you know the bike's got your back. Transmission that's all smooth, no fuss. The 7-speed dual-clutch transmission returns, and this time it's faster, smoother, and smarter. Manual mode still exists for those who love to click through the gears, but let the DCT do the work and you'll experience shifts that are so seamless, you might miss them entirely. Honda has refined the logic for 2025, making the transition between city riding and highway cruising completely intuitive. No more lag. No more hunting. Just gear changes that feel like an extension of your own intent. Storage to match its long-distance credentials. What's a touring bike without space for your life on the road? The Goldwing's 2025 update increases rear trunk capacity to 65 liters. Room for 2 full-face helmets and more. The panniers are wider and better sealed against the elements, and an optional quick detach top case makes it easy to switch from commuter to road tripper in seconds. Add to that a glove box with USB-C charging and you've got more practicality than some compact cars. For riders who treat the open road like their second home, the Goldwing is practically a mansion. Rider aids that stay out of the way until you need them. Modern bikes are crammed with electronics, but the Goldwing integrates them so seamlessly you barely notice them until they save your ride. New for 2025 is the adaptive cruise control with radar-based distance management. Lane keeping assist and blind spot monitoring are also on board, borrowed from Honda's automotive tech arsenal. It's a bike that watches your back even when you forget to. And thanks to lane-sensitive traction control, it's also got your front covered when you dive into a wet curve. Design that balances prestige and purpose. Some bikes scream for attention. The Goldwing doesn't need to. With its matte finish options, new LED signature lighting, and precision-fit panels, the 2025 model speaks in a tone of quiet authority. It's the bike equivalent of a tailored suit, understated, but impossible to ignore. Walk into any parking lot, and the Goldwing stands apart not because it's loud, but because it's clearly built to a different standard. This isn't flash for Instagram. It's gravitas for the long haul. Efficiency without sacrificing power. Touring doesn't have to mean thirst. The 2025 Goldwing boasts improved fuel economy thanks to lighter engine internals, revised fuel mapping, and a sleeker profile. With a claimed 45 miles per gallon on the highway and a 7.0-gallon tank, this bike has a real-world range of over 300 miles. That means fewer stops, longer stretches of road, and more time in the zone. It's rare to find a big touring machine that doesn't guzzle gas like a V8 muscle car. But the Goldwing isn't like other bikes. Built to last, engineered to evolve. Reliability has always been the Goldwing's secret weapon, and 2025 continues that legacy. Every bolt, bearing, and circuit is tested to a level more common in aerospace than motorcycles. The bike comes with a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty, and most riders will tell you their Goldwing easily sees 100,000 miles without breaking a sweat. Add in Honda's new predictive maintenance alerts and cloud-based diagnostics, and you've got a bike that doesn't just endure, it adapts. Why the 2025 Goldwing still rules the road? This isn't just another model refresh. The 2025 Honda Goldwing 1,800 gallons is a statement that touring motorcycles can be powerful, luxurious, high-tech, and emotionally compelling, all at once. It's a machine built not just to cover miles, but to make every mile meaningful. In a world full of compromises, the Goldwing stands tall as a bike that refuses to choose between comfort, performance, and legacy. And that's why, even in 2025, it's still the benchmark every other touring bike is chasing.